Hello everyone, my name is Chaseter and welcome back to another GTA Online video. Today we're going to be customizing the Ro-86 Alkonost, which is a really cool stealth bomber in GTA. I do believe it is the largest plane in GTA Online. Yes, I know that the carrier planes in GTA 5 story mode are bigger than this plane, but if we're talking GTA Online and a plane that you can actually buy, this is the largest plane in GTA Online. This plane is modeled after the Rockwell B-1 Lancer, which is a real-life stealth bomber. It is a gigantic, really sick-looking plane, and I think Rockstar did a pretty good job on modeling the Alkonost after this plane. You can tell they tried to make it as big as they could in GTA Online without losing map sizing and things like that. But yeah, this is a really cool plane and I'm really excited to customize it. By the way, this is my hangar and I have no idea how this thing is supposed to fit in here. I love how they didn't show it go into the hangar because there's like absolutely no way that's possible. But getting into the aircraft workshop, if you guys have never been into the aircraft workshop, things are a little bit different. You don't have much customization, but we're gonna get through it pretty quickly. But let's get started with the armor. Let's get the 100% armor upgrade. Here's something that is a little bit different. You have the countermeasures, and you have things like the chaff, the flare, and then you have a bunch of smoke. Today, I'll go with the flare, and as you can see, things are very, very expensive. For the engine, we'll get the level 4. Here we have the bombs. We have explosive, incinerary, gas, and cluster. Incinerary is going to be the fire bombs. With the gas bombs, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's going to be gas bombs. And for the cluster, it is going to be a series of regular explosive bombs. And that's what we're going to be going for today. Since it is a stealth bomber, we want that cluster effect. For the handling, here is where things get a little bit weird. You don't have to choose this if you don't want to. If you want to stay realistic to the plane, I would recommend sticking with the stock handling. But now if you're wanting to go like player versus player type thing where you want to actually try and use this in GTA Online, I would recommend getting race handling so you can maneuver around the map better. But today we're just going to stick with the stock handling. Here we have the liveries. We have the forest camo, which looks pretty cool. We have the fall camo, which looks pretty gold. We could use that and put a gold metal paint job on it. That would probably look pretty cool. We have the naval camo, which is very, very blue. That will definitely stick out in the sky. We have the night flight camo, which I kind of like. This is very simple. Kind of looks like a spacecraft, to be honest. We have naval camo 2, which is pretty cool looking. We have the desert camo, naval camo 3, forest camo 2, urban flyer, the winged angel, which is pretty cool. I would see this if it was like a passenger plane. I could see something like this being on it. But I think the night flight camo is my favorite out of all of these liveries, so we're going to choose that. And for the color, I wonder if we can do like a brushed aluminum maybe. That actually looks pretty cool. For the secondary, we'll go with the same thing, see what that looks like. I think it just gives it a little bit more of a shine, in my opinion. And that's going to do it for the customization. So let's take this thing out and see what it looks like. So here we have it. I think it looks pretty cool. Like I said, there's not a lot of customization when it comes to planes. It's not like you can put spoilers, skirts, and bumpers on it and stuff like that. It would be kind of cool if you could see a plane like that, but that is going to be it for the customization. Just pretty much a speed boost and a livery. Pretty cool. Let's get in this thing. Let's see what it sounds like. So this thing sounds pretty sick starting up. It definitely sounds like some sort of rocket for sure. But let's go ahead and take off and see how this thing handles and flies. Let's lift up. Let's try and take a left-hand turn here. I'm going to try and fly kind of realistic. I know I can probably just like barrel roll through the sky and stuff, which we will test the maneuverability. That is a hard word to say. Maneuverability of this plane. But for right now, I just want to cruise through the sky. It definitely looks really cool, and it feels huge. Like, it definitely feels like a gigantic plane. You have that huge deep rumble to it cutting through the sky. It's pretty insane feeling, and it looks really good as well. I want to go in first person actually to see what it looks like. It looks very rusty in here, which I mean, you kind of expect it with the plane, but you get a lot of window space to look through. You can see Mount Chiliad over there. You can see the desert and all the other mountains and things like that. Pretty cool and pretty realistic as well. I wish you could see your hands a little bit more. Now, you're not going to go too fast in this plane. Of course, it's gigantic, but I think you're going to gain a little bit more speed if you gain altitude. As you can see here, we're probably going a little bit faster than you would being closer to the ground. You also get stealth mode when you fly higher up in the sky, which is actually really useful if you want to use this against other players. And I like how it's actually like a real stealth bomber. So the next thing I want to do is open up these bomb doors, which I think you have to hold E. And I think you have to press E to drop them. Oh wait, no, that was the flares, which those look really cool. Is it right click? Yeah, okay, so you can right click to drop one single bomb, which we are very high up, so that is going to take forever. So let me lower it down a little bit. So we're definitely about to get a 1 to level, but I want to show you guys the bombs. But if you click once, you have one single bomb that drops, which is pretty cool. That's a pretty big explosion, but if you hold down, you have the cluster bomb effect, which is, wow, that is insane. This thing handles pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Even with the stock handling, it still can cut a corner pretty well. All right, let's drop some bombs on the highway. I just want to show you guys these bombs. They're really cool. Oh my, they're absolutely gigantic. It is insane. Oh, I'm sorry, Mustang. I am so sorry. Oh, I'm gonna crash here. I need to be careful. Holy moly. I do want to see if this thing can do a barrel roll. That'd be insane if it could. Oh, yeah, it can. It definitely has the power. Like, we're cutting through the whole map with ease. I forgot to mention earlier, this plane will set you back around $4.8 million. So it is a very, very steep price. So if you like really humongous stealth bombers that don't do a lot, it's just really cool to have and really fun to fly around, then yeah, I do recommend picking it up. But I mean, it is really expensive. I don't know if I got that price right, but I am pretty sure it is close to $5 million, which is pretty steep. Now, I do want to see if I can actually land this thing. I am going to be really surprised if I actually can, but we're going to test it out. We are not angling this very good at all. Okay, goodness gracious. Okay, this is not good. Okay, I need to practice. Okay, we're about to hit our wing. Yep. Alrighty. Well, that was very abrupt. I would probably get ejected out of the window if that was real life. So that is going to do it for the Ro-86 Alkonost. I really enjoyed this plane. I don't really know if I'm going to be keeping it because it's not really going to be something I'm going to use that often. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you guys are into the plane customizations, let me know down in the comments below. It's just a new thing that I wanted to try. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.